Hi guys, I'm Tayllor, and I'm making electronic music, house music, a couple of years now, and also I am a DJ. I started my career let's say 15 years before when I was in school. Actually we started with my best friend, playing in school parties. At the beginning we started doing the warm up to the main DJ before the clubs actually open, because the school parties were taking place in some clubs that at the early stage, like very early hours. We started there, and after a while, we took over, like warming up actually the main DJ. So yeah, that is how I started, and a few years after, I realized that this is not enough, especially the DJing. So I actually experiment myself with production, music, and all this stuff. The name Tayllor, so my Greek name is Raptis, so I translated to English, and the name is Tayllor, So he's the guy who is teaching, So I changed it a little bit, and I think I make it, more nice looking. When I was younger, I used to listen a lot of hip hop, like. I started listening Tupac, Biggie. After I liked the more fresh people like Eminem and 50 Cent, like in 90s, and 20s at the beginning. So after I changed a little bit to new metal, I've tried a lot of things while I was younger. But I cannot say that they inspired me a lot, this type of music. Most of the inspiration I got was from Swedish House Mafia. Especially I was trying to follow up with Axwell and Steve Angelo at the beginning of their career. I discovered them. So I really love the sound that they're making, and because back in the days, especially Steve Angelo was making a lot of tribal music, like a lot of house tribal music. So I really stick with this sound back then. So I think this is my inspiration in general in music. I think that everything can inspire you. All from the day that you begin your work, from the day that you begin your day, from your personal connection with some people, everything inspires in general. So I think I'm inspired from my daily routine, my daily life. And of course, I always trying to keep up with new music and new sounds and new things. Just experiment myself here and there with everything. Not something that I cannot say that I'm inspired from this or that. So what I can say is that everything in my life inspires me, and every day is a unique day that gives me something. PAMOJA was a demo that Enzo sent me, and he said to me, "Yo, listen this track, you might like it, and to play it or something." I don't remember exactly how was it at the beginning, and it took me a week to listen to it because I was like super busy. So when I listened the track, I replied to Enzo like a week after, And immediately the idea came to my mind, like all the chords, how the progression should be, what I had to do in the track. So it was like very unique feeling about this particular track. So I told him, man, I have a very good idea. Do you mind send me the stems to work on it? And he told me, yeah, sure, man, let's do it. So I got the stems, I work on it, I sent it to him. He was a little bit, how to say it, like he was not that happy, but he liked it, but he didn't was like, wow, this is the track. So I tell him, man, this is a great track, trust me. He told me, okay, let's do it. So we mastered the track, we did everything, and after a while, I sent it as a demo because we didn't know actually when we are going to release it. So I've tried to send it in a few people, and I sent it to Kalusa in Hurry Up Slowly, and they were very happy with the result and the demo, and they told me, we would like music like this in our label, and we would like to have it, if possible, to get it in Hurry Up Slowly. And I told them, okay, let me try convince Enzo to sign it there. So I spoke with him, and the rest is story. Like, we signed the track, and we really get major support from big artists like Blondish, like many people played. It was a really good result for with PAMOJA. For me, DJ is a guy that gives feelings and emotions to people in a room. So as a DJ, I need to have the skills and the knowledge to make people dance. That's how I have the DJ in my mind, to make people happy, to make people feeling good. If you're not making the people feeling good, it's like you don't do your job good, This is the definition of a DJ for me. And it's a big talk about this. So I think this is a very generic answer that you give to people. You should combine always these things, because when I produce music, I always thinking how I playing it in a club, or in a festival. So the idea is always, at least in my tracks, to make some music for the clubs, like DJ tools or club tools. So I will say I love to produce music and same time playing it and see the people how reacting on it, It is there is no better feeling in the world, I think, for me at least, to see your tracks working on the dance floor. Music, as I said, because it is something that is in my life from very early, And this is an expression of feelings and an expression of yourself sometimes. Not always, but sometimes it is right there, the feeling that you give to some people to understand yourself mostly. And also, it is part of the game, at least at this era, You have to make music, you have to be updated. Of course, you need to love what you do to have good results, but in general, the community requires this up-to-date music, This is how I make music and why I made the music. Lenaia is a Greek-inspired track from, we have like this, traditional instruments, which is like clarinets. And I used to work with one clarinet player, professional clarinet player in the studio, and I told him, we need to make something that is coming from our region. So yeah, I've tried to combine the electronic instruments, some arpeggios, some good bass, some in general some instruments, with this clarinet sample that we recorded, and I think we had like a really great result, because Lenaia is one of my most streamed tracks in Traxors, and also in Shazams as well. Like I think people love it because of the warmth and the combination of electronic music and yet traditional instrument. It is something that I made with a friend in the studio, so it means a lot for me. And because I usually record and make music with most of my friends, so I have it deep in my heart, and I'm really grateful to people that supporting it and loving it through the years. I wouldn't say that I produce Afro house. I wouldn't say I produce techno or melodic. I would like to say that I make electronic music in general, because I don't like put labels or signs to my music. Of course, it's more like the sound now is more like Afro house, which is more organic, more acoustic to the people. But I will say, as I said, it's the sound now is more like Afro house. But I don't want to put this label again. It's like I produce more like house music in general. There is a hundred stories, funny stories. But I remember back in the days when I used to play in like a bar in when I was younger. The place was full, like the place really pumping, and we playing with my friend. And there was one guy came to me in the console and told me, because the party was like afternoon, so there is a guy coming inside the venue and trying to approach the DJ booth. So he came to me and told me, "Yo, bro, can I speak to the microphone?" I told him, "What? I don't have microphone. What's wrong?" He told me, "Someone blocked my car, so I need to speak with them in the microphone and find out who is the guy who blocked my car." So we were like, it was hilarious while it happened. There is a track that's coming out 28th of July through Hurry Up Slowly. Thank you again to the guys Malone and Kalusa that believe in my music. I really appreciate them. I really love them. So the story about the track Voices is like it is a collab with Like Mike. So Like Mike used to support my music, and especially I spoke with him first time while he was playing here in Dubai, Solitude. Another collab that I did with Auguste and Casagno. So he used to play the track, and I texted him in Instagram and told him, "Yo, thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. It is very important for a producer and a DJ to get supported from a huge artist like Mike," and I was really grateful that he played the track. I really appreciate it. And apparently he replied me back and told me, "Man, this is sick. I really like this vibe." I told him, "Okay, I will send you a few promos." And he actually gave me his WhatsApp, and we had a talk. I sent him like 10 or 15 tracks, I don't remember exactly. And he told me, I like your sound, I like the music that you make. I would like to collaborate with you. And I was super shocked about it, because I didn't expect an artist like Mike to want to be collaborated with me. So yes, we started working on a track. So as a DJ and producer, I would like to get more recognition, more gigs, and more support from people which coming through the music. So I have to work my ass hard and to make good music and be supported and be loved from the fans, But so far I achieved all my goals, whatever I had in mind. Maybe in the future, I would like to say more gigs and maybe a bigger hit that will everybody love it and play it, something like that. I don't know exactly how I'll do it or how it will happen, but I would like to be confident about what I'm making in the future. I really like Live AK, You Can Dance Now. I really love it. I'm playing a lot Legut from Brampa and Kainik Music. And I really love my new track, Koku, which also come out in Deva. It is a Latin house track. So yeah, this is, I think, the recommendations I have for now. Not something special, but still it is really good tracks to check out.